runs from front to back through the middle, so separates the two sides. And we'll go back one to the 10th.
To find Paddy Tavatanakit. Said she was exhausted yesterday just from walking 18 holes for the first time this year, but she put a pretty good round together.
Typically, most of these professionals would be in carts come the winter time, especially here in this area.
Anannarukarn now for her birdie.
Relatively flat portion of this green. If anything, it looks like it wants to move towards the front, so a little bit left to right, but inside the hole should be fine.
25 years of age from Bangkok. 7th year on the LPGA with those 2 victories. The win at the match play a couple of years ago qualified her for this Hilton Grand Vacations Tournament of Champions. So you're a winner in the last 2 years, you get into the field here. I think it's a nice way of doing it.
This is Anannarukarn with her second shot at the 12th. Paige McKenzie is down there.
She's got 151 yards. Wind slightly helping here, so it's really about getting the distance control correct.
Set up a little bit open there with her feet. That right hole location, trying to stop the ball from turning. It's about where she was set up with her feet there.
What if
Back at the 11th, this is Jin Ko. Coming out of that left rough, Morgan, you got to take on the trees.
champion, and is the second winningest player from Thailand now, following Pajaree with her 12 wins. As we get you back out to the golf course, this is Anannarukarn. Had such a fun day yesterday. She was the only player in the field to make an eagle when she holed out at 14. Moments later, her celebrity playing partner, Brady Chastain, did just the same. Well, she's got new partners today. Paige, you're down there alongside Marty Fish and Derek Lowe. What a good group.
It has been a fantastic group. Pajaree had a nice comeback on the last hole, making birdie, making a nice putt. She's missed a couple short ones early on in the round. This one's got a little bit of slow speed up the hill at the end.
Yeah, we saw a lot of players really struggle to read these greens yesterday. They're quite subtle.
And she's unable to get that one to go. A little bit of disappointment in her face. She did have one of the best cheerleaders in her group yesterday, as they buoyed each other on all day long. So let's show you what took place on the 14th hole yesterday. This was her second at the par 4. Beautifully played, Morgan.
Just a wedge in your hand on the short par 4. Certainly looking to get it tight, but just a little extra bonus right there.
Flying as well with the hole-in-one.
Yeah, the Vice President of Risk Management for Hilton Hotels. What a day it is for him. 211.
Jin Ko for birdie. Saw that lovely approach in there. What did he say? His first hole-in-one, and he does it on international television and wins a cruise. Jeff, well done. That's fantastic. Anannarukarn now in the tee at 13. Let's see if she can knock it in there.
Oh, not solid contact, though. This is left into the bunker.
Looks like she got a little bit on her toes there. That typically leads to shutting down of the face. That's going to be a very difficult shot, short-sided, everything sloping away from her right there.
Anannarukarn with her bunker shot. We got a great look from behind here, Paige. This does not look easy.
It is quick once it hits the green, too. Morgan described that. There is a possibility of running off the green if she's not careful. Gonna have to get some height on it and try to get it to stop quick.
Just set up way left, Paige, trying to avoid falling off that front right side of the green.
Still might be trouble.
There's a false front edge there. I was just the one place you can't miss it, and for a player of her caliber to hit it over there, it had to be a last-minute mental doubt that creeped into her mind.
We're back at the 14th hole. This is Pajaree Anannarukarn with her second.
109 yards, a short par 4. Challenge here is just keeping it short of this hole.
As we look at a hole out again, Paige.
I know. That would have been nice.
And good memories from this hole together, trying to keep pace with Lim Kim, just 4 strokes back right now as we go back to 14 and find Anannarukarn just getting ready for her birdie attempt. She wouldn't have seen too much from Marty's.
No, not in the way of break, but she may have learned something from the speed in that Marty was a bit surprised at how slow it was at the end. Pajaree's a little bit higher elevation, so may have a touch more downhill in her putt.
It's falling ever so slightly left at the end as well.
Wow, and really tried to make up for. Comes up into a tie for the lead.
So the 13th, Jin Young Ko knocked it in the bunker off the tee out to hear this for par. And it's going to be a bogey for Jin Young Ko, her second bogey of the day, so she's going to fall back to where she started at 3 under par. It's a tough little hole.
Taking a little bit of a long route into this. Laid up off of the tee because there's a grass bunker in the middle of the fairway that she, because of her distance, cannot carry. Then laid up, unfortunately, here in the rough. Not an easy shot as it relates to stopping this ball on the green. She's got to carry the false front, and then it slopes away the second half once it lands. So it needs to be very precise, and this is very thick rough where she's standing. The only advantage is it's back into the wind, Tom, so that should help.
Yeah, she's made a few mistakes today, Morgan. I mean, she had a double bogey at 10. We saw that tee shot at 13, and here she's not left herself an easy one.
That's a very awkward leave here. You know what's interesting, Tom, is they did move the tee up here on this hole, but it's playing harder today than it did yesterday, scoring average-wise.
Well, let's move across to 14. Find Jin Young Ko for birdie. Trying to move out of this pack, tied for 4th. And she does. So she climbs up to 5 within the lead that continues to be held by...
The long eagle putt at the 15th for Jin Young Ko, navigating this green. There is a flat kind of area there, but I think she had to take on some of that ridge on the right.
To 17.
Anannarukarn on the tee.
If she wants to try to challenge it, it's just going to be about controlling the spin once it lands. A popular place is below the hole, below that ridge.
Hang on line, just get it into that back portion. Yeah, we hear it time and time again. And players really inspired playing alongside the pros. Jin Young Ko for the birdie. Yeah, good 2-putt there. Jin Young trying to jump back into the winner's circle after a lackluster.
So she's 3 under for the tournament so far. And let's find Jin Young Ko.
It's just going to be nice, rhythmic, beautiful swing. That front right hole location. Ideally want to be just short and left of it.
Yeah, nicely down with a hang on. Oh, just creeps.
Area. It's very close to the edge of that green right there.
Stroke back to 16. This is Jin Young Ko. This marks the first time she started her season in Florida since 2021.
I said she's just been injured a little bit to start the last couple of years. She wanted...
Put himself in good position there at 16.
There is the water over there. I never noticed it one of the times that I've played here.
See? That's the right attitude. Here's Jin Young Ko at 17.
This for the birdie. Yeah, this has been tricky to read, I think.
Is it okay?
Seen a few.
Well, let's find one of the rookies in the field. Or first timers, should I say. Minjee Lee.
Tee shot at 13.
Just slightly towards her toes. Just going to come back. The golf course today with this front hole location.
Up to 18, and this is Jin Young Ko with her second.
Trying to get something to turn left to that front left hole location, just like that. Textbook from Jin Young Ko. Wonderful distance control.
Seeing just how many she can birdie in the third round tomorrow. Well, we'll go to Jin Young Ko now, trying to close out this round.
Just ever so slightly falling to her left here. Previous hole, but confident stroke right there.
All right, Jin Young to save par now at the 18th. And get in at 5 under. She does. After an off-season that saw her go to Singapore and Thailand, she said afterwards her dog got jet lag on the return to Dallas. Over at 14, this is Minjee Lee with her second. Right at the edge of the fairway here, Morgan.
Talked about it a little bit yesterday, some caddy shuffles. You see Mikey Patterson on the bag for Minjee Lee. Bit of a change here for Minjee heading into this season. Good angle here on 14. See if she can control the spin. Big full swing.
Follow up a bogey-free round that saw her make 7 birdies yesterday. As we go back to 14, Minjee Lee, Paige and I caught up with her actually on the putting green on Wednesday. It's the first time she's tried this new putting style, Morgan.
Yeah, it's interesting when you see a player make such a dramatic change like that. Obviously looking to improve her putting numbers. Not happy with her putting from
Kara. Jin Young Ko teeing it up in this event for the very first time. We were talking a moment ago. You said how different it is. What did you mean by that?
I mean, it's fun to play with celebrities, but at the same time it's so hard to writing scores. Like I have to watch how they playing, and I have to writing like scores and points. It's the hardest part of the playing with them, but it's so much fun to play with them.
You usually don't start your season this early. Why did you want to get started a little bit earlier this year?
I mean, I skipped last couple years this event, and I really wanted to play with celebrities, and I really want to see the NFL or basketball players, how do they play and how far it goes. And yeah, I mean, it's so fun.
Well, we appreciate the time. Hope you enjoy the next 2 days as well.
Thank you.